Hi everybody, here's Krystian from Teamworkcast.
And this is Putty, moldable for your pleasure.
And this is Netrunning with Teamworkcast. This is another tournament from Hiveworld, another video from a tournament from Hiveworld on the 29th of March. That just happened, 2014. Hiveworld is a nice store, local store here in Cologne, where there are monthly tournaments for Netrunner.
That's amazing. Like, I've been so sad around here that there are no tournaments. The only tournaments that they have are Magic tournaments.
Well, they do play a lot of Magic in Hiveworld, I must say. But luckily they also have a little bit of Netrunner, so we can see this. This is actually the third round from this tournament, so we had previously me against Marcus. Now I am playing against Simon, and we already saw a game that Simon was playing. It was actually the first game we ever shown on our channel.
Really?
Yes.
The game where we couldn't remember who played?
Yes, exactly. And Simon was the corporation player back then as well. He lost that game, so maybe he will do better this time around. Let's see about this. It's actually, he said he was using a very similar deck. He's using HB Custom Biotics, a very special identity of HB Hasbiroid, which...
I love that you cannot use Jinteki cards.
Yeah, so he doesn't have Jinteki cards, but he has lots of influence, so we can include lots of cards from other corporations. I'm playing the same Andromeda deck that I have been playing against Marcus on round 1, and that was so incredibly lucky on round 1.
Do you still have Cerebro in this deck?
Yes, it is still in there. It is still technically it's the, what is it called again? The Blackguard deck. Yeah. But we probably won't be seeing Blackguard here either. Yes, so he installed some ice and a card, and I'm getting a Sure Gamble.
That gamble is sure.
Sure Gamble. And what else? What is else? So Simon also uses this trick of leaving his HQ wide open.
Another Sure Gamble.
Yes, 2 Sure Gambles. That's a very good start for Andromeda. That's really so great with Andromeda. You have so many cards. The thing is, like, after you play Andromeda and you go back to a different identity, you feel so poor at the beginning of the game. It's like, oh, only 5 cards. I just cannot do anything. Yes, look at my money. It's already so high.
You better win this game as well.
So I'm doing an inside job to get inside this little server he built up, and I find a Melange mining corporation, and I decide to trash it. So he cannot mine the moon anymore. The moon...
You don't need the Spice Melange.
Yeah, the moon should remain pristine. And then I'm playing daily casts. I'm doing a YouTube channel, and it gets me money every turn.
Good job. This is Hacking 101.
First, open a YouTube channel.
I'm going to show you hacking custom biotics in real time.
And then prevent this huge corporation from mining the moon. those two things are tightly related. Have you already
dinner parties?
Have you already prevented the huge corporation of mining the moon today, Nick? You are a YouTuber after all.
I'm doing it right now.
So yeah, I'm doing a dirty laundry run on his HQ. That is my first click. He didn't do anything except getting money, I think. Oh, he did install something in front of his HQ. And we already seen on the first game against him when he's getting money, he's up to something. So I'm also getting money. I'm using an easy mark to get some monies. And with my third click, I'm playing an R&D interface. What's that? So the R&D interface will allow me to get more cards out of his R&D if I make runs on R&D. And R&D just so happens to be unprotected, so I can see 2 cards on there. There is nothing of interest in there.
Man, he's just like, whatever. 0 fracks given.
Mm-hmm. Simon
and Schuster.
Simon protects his R&D and just gets more monies, piling up the monies.
Moolah, 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 moolah.
So I'm getting money from my YouTube channel. People have given me likes, although they say they cringe when they see me running.
We've renamed the Teamworkcast into the Cringecast. Is this like Magic the Gathering? Cringe.
You should play more Magic. All right. I'm getting a card. I'm getting 2 cards. And with my third click, what I'm doing, I'm playing Snitch again, which we saw in the first game, with the first round.
It's very effective. That card is amazing because,
good.
Especially if you're playing somebody whose entire life is about trying to wear you down.
Yeah. You never face plant into something horrible. So I'm actually discovering this new card which I'd never seen before. I've seen it before, but never actually played against it. Is this Data Pike, which is quite interesting code gate, with some really weird stylistic choices on the art, and I decided not to run into it. And it is Simon's turn. Simon just gets money. Clearly, he just wants to have money. That's all he needs. So I'm trying to figure out something. Yeah, Snitch is I would maybe even recommend having Snitch in the deck for beginners.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna, yeah.
Because as a beginner, you cannot anticipate what's going to come.
So you're like sort of training wheels for the different personalities.
Well, it's not even training. It's not like the newbie. I mean, it's good for newbies, but you can, as a professional, or as a more experieused player, you can still, as a pro player, there's still a lot of utility from this. You don't have to set up. You can, even if you have a rig going on and you are vulnerable to losing programs, you can still make face checks. All right, so I'm scoring something. I'm scoring a Project Ares. I did an inside job run on his R&D, saw 2 cards, and one of them was Project Ares, so I'm at 2 points. Yes! I'm getting somewhere, finally. All this setup finally pays off. And my third click, I'm making run there. I'm using this Snitch. I want to see what card there is. I actually saw the second card already, but I just want to see what... Oh no, I will see another card if this succeeds. So I'm decide to continue. He decides not to res it. And then I see 2 cards, but there's nothing interesting there. Interesting that he decides not to res it. I didn't see exactly what kind of card that was. But that should have why didn't it give me a hint of what's going on there? So I'm making an Maker's Eye run. So I see not only the 2 cards from normal and R&D interface, but also additional 2 cards. So I'm seeing a total of 4 cards there. And Simon's he showed me 5 cards. He's completely, come at me bro mode at this point.
So this guy is green and blue for his 2 colors.
And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. He makes a mid-season replacements. I scored Jenna last turn, so we can play it now. And this starts a trace, and he pumps a lot of money in this trace. And the difference between my link strength and his trace strength, I will get that difference in tags when it succeeds. So basically, if he can basically pay money and buy tags. I'm countering it with as much money as I can pay. I'm wasting all my money for this, but I still get, I think, 1 tag. I'm a little bit short, and then there it is, Scorched Earth. I only have 2 cards on my hand. I'm dead. It's over. It's over, ladies and gentlemen. This game can be over that quickly. I was surprised by this because I knew about his deck, and I think he told me the last time that he didn't have Scorched Earth. So I didn't expect Scorched Earth to come.
So he set you up.
He set me up a little bit. I saw that he was collecting money, and I thought, okay, he's gonna get me lots of tags. Then he can maybe use it to advance things or something like this. I didn't expect him to just kill me outright. But of course, that's a very valid strategy and very effective, as we just saw. I probably should have waited for a Plascrid or something to protect myself, or at least started to getting as much money as he does. So and not scoring agendas, maybe. I don't know. It's kind of difficult to find out how to protect yourself against such a strategy. There was a second game as well. Sadly, I'm not sure why I haven't recorded it. Either we ran out of time, so it wasn't a complete game, or there was some kind of battery problem with my camera, sadly. So we don't have the second game on it.
Who won?
He won as well.
Oh, man.
So actually,
I want to see you dominate a tournament.
I think the only game I won was against Marcus in the first round.
Yeah.
And so that's funny thing. Like me and Marcus were on the last place in this tournament, both with the same points, and our only wins were against each other. So as you can see, the first round was a very well matched matchup, I guess.
That's good.
Yes. So this is for this tournament. Only a small tournament, only 3 rounds, only 6 people, but very cozy, very nice. It was very exciting. We will be having more videos from the big Chronos Protocols tournaments with over 40 people, which I also visited. Those will be coming up in the next episode. Until then, hack the planet! Hack the planet! Hack the planet!
Shit on me.